What's up, guys? Gonna do a quick share of a PC card I picked up to replace that Stafford Downtown that I ended up selling. Stick around. We're also gonna talk about case hits. Should be really cool. So hang out, stick around, let's have some fun. All right, so regrettably, I decided to sell my Stafford Downtown. Sometimes, when you got to rip a lot of stuff and keep content going through the channel, you just have to sell big cards like that you do hit. Like I said before, if it was a Goff, I would have kept it. But since it wasn't a Goff, I sold it and bought this Goff. This is a stained glass from this year. Always wanted a stained glass, didn't even realize he was on the checklist, but decided to pick this one up. Got it for a good price. Definitely noticed that the ones since I picked this up have been going for a lot more. So happy with this purchase for sure. It's like around $100-ish card. It's shooting up though right now to like 150, 140. So sometimes you just get lucky and buy at the right time, which I'm going to do a little series coming up after this video, just kind of detailing or comparing singles prices, like buying singles versus ripping. So for the first one, I'm going to rip this, and the retail cost was $30 on this, and I'm going to compare that to $30 in singles that you can find on eBay. So stay tuned for that. Should be fun. Also going to have some select packs here pretty soon, and do my defensive lineup as well. And we're getting ready for the season. I will just say stay tuned, catch my Saturday Night Lives. Also going to be doing, I think I'm sharing that duty with Hammy possibly, but we're going to do some lives and some giveaways every week, some fantasy football, some trivia. Should be a lot of fun. So anyways, back to this card. Glass, stained glass. I love these cards. I think that this year's edition was the best. But I did want to talk about some other case hits and kind of rank which ones are my favorite. And for the purposes of this, I'm going to go retail because I rip mostly retail. And if we got into hobby case hits too, it would really, there's so many case hits in Panini specifically. So number 10 for me is going to be the red and black checker out of Prism. Really cool to hit those. You hit the right guy, it's hugely valuable. Prism is always going to be king as long as Panini has the license. It'll switch to Topps Chrome probably when Topps takes over, but Prism is always one of the top sets. So to get that red and black checkerboard is always awesome, exciting to see. Number 9 is one that I think is pretty undervalued in the hobby, but I think they're really cool cards. They're out of Illusions. It's Hollow Heroes. You can see here, just a nice, I like these. They're really hard to grade, and I think that might be why they don't sell for that much, because they're thicker cards and it's all black a lot of years. So it's hard to kind of gem those, and everybody kind of wants cards that they can buy a little cheaper, gem, and make some money on right now in the hobby. But Hollow Heroes I think is kind of underrated. Cool set. Number 8, Rookie Kings. I hit one of these this year. I hit the Anthony Richardson, so that was nice. Number 7 for me is going to be Prestige Drip. This is just a cool set. Prestige did have a ton of case hits here. I think this was the best of them, and they've had this one for a couple years. Always looks good. Always the rookies that you can hit, the top rookies, do hold some value, so that's nice. Number 6, hopefully I hit one of these soon on the channel. The Select Zebra. I've hit a few of these over the years, but nice card. Not one of my favorites, but definitely a cool one. Do carry some value. You hit the right guy, it's really awesome. But Select is always a pretty big set, so you can pull a Zebra, and 9 times out of 10, it's a pretty fringe player. Number 5, I have Explosive. These are great cards. Hammy was nice enough to gift me the Jameson Williams Explosive, so that was super sweet. Nice one to pick up there, and this just is a cool set, and I know when you open Absolute, it's not quite kaboom or bust because the explosives are also sweet to hit. Number 4, Micro Mosaic. This was new to this year. I really like these. Mosaic is really a case hit heavy set. You got Genesis, you got Micro Mosaic, Stained Glass, what else? Razzle Dazzle. There's been Storm Chasers. There's been so many case hits. It does kind of maybe devalue some of those case hits, but Stained Glass, or Micro Mosaic and Stained Glass seem to have held their value, and they go pretty high. And they're also awesome looking cards. And number 3 is this Stained Glass. So yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites, and this year probably the best. I did hit a Josh Allen Stained Glass, I remember, in 2021, I think, which was nice. Number 2, Downtown. Everybody wants the Downtown. It's the whole reason that you can't find Optic anywhere. So that's, just is. It's a great card. I was lucky enough to hit a couple of those. I've only hit 3 in my lifetime, but I hit 2 this year, including the Stafford. So maybe next year our boy Goff will be in the downtown set. That would be cool. And if they win a Super Bowl, he definitely will be. Number 1, Kaboom. I've never hit one. I don't rip a lot of Absolute Hobby or any Absolute Hobby because it's always pretty overpriced. And they seem to be the rarest of the case hits, more so even than downtowns. Kabooms are really hard to hit, which kind of makes them awesome. And they're also sweet cards as well. So that's my top 10. I'll put a list here as well. Let me know. Am I missing something? What do you guys think? What are your favorite case hits? If you have any that you feel like were egregiously left off of this list, let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe. Let's keep moving forward here. And yeah, stay tuned. Let's add.